Alright guys, so welcome to another video of Handbook Gaming, here with our favorite game, Dokkan Battle. So I just want to show that the EZA AGL Rose has come out in global. So they released this banner, but the main character here is actually AGL Rose. Now, he's now Extreme Class Key plus 4, stats at 80%, and of course gives key, support key to all the teammates, and his defense is additional 30%. So it's really good. His attack is actually additional 100% also, but for me he is a very good support, more than the leader skill. Now the other one is of course this Super Saiyan 2 GOKU OG cards, which I didn't bother to showcase anymore, mainly because they're all similar, they're all the same, and they're just supporting the Super Saiyan 2 categories. I just want to show you my card here. Yep, I didn't raise his super attack to 10, but I do have him fully awakened to SA 15, the tech version also. Let me just show you. Yep, so I do have him at 10%. We did the showcase for this, I think, but I didn't bother to rainbow him. Now for the AGL one, the Super Saiyan 2 AGL, yeah, that one. Yep, so also super attack one and all dupes open, but I didn't bother to rainbow. So mainly because they just do the same thing. They provide support for the Super Saiyan 2, so it's like having one, you have them all, something like that, right? So the Extreme Z Arena, don't worry too much about it. We'll now proceed to the last stage of AGL Rose. So we are using the Tech Vegeta here, the one with the Worthy Rivals category leader, and this is my lineup. So basically he's very weak to Vegeta's family or Vegeta's lineage category. So everyone from the Vegeta family, AGL Rose is weak too. Now as you can see, I did bring in the Super Saiyan 3 GT Vegeta here, but even though he is STR, it really doesn't matter. We are able to tank the attacks of AGL Rose. So 833k damage for our Vegeta. Then the Super Saiyan EZA Vegeta, not so much damage, but he is tech, so we do have type advantage here. This is stage 30, so yep, we took it for 84k, but it really won't matter. Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta with very low damage, but we are tanking, just as I have mentioned earlier. Now for the friend, Vegeta here, 244k attack stat, our Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta at 227. So let's see, 1.2 million, actual damage at 1.1, with an additional yep, 1.5 crit. Now the Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, let's see, 1.5 million, 1.3. So we're down to what, 4 bars, I think, with the Trunks, Masenko, 500k. Additional, very clutch, makes the easy run much faster, down to a little bit over 4 bars. We're gonna tank here with the Worthy Rivals category Vegeta. He is the best one to bring in this run. Yep, he can tank, he can dish out damage, so he's the perfect character for this run. 1.3 million. And another tickle damage for our Super Saiyan Vegeta. Yep, 93k. And transforming Trunks with 840k. Alright, we're looking at this as our last rotation. Look at that HP, it's all healed back. Enemy Rose with a super attack, shouldn't hurt us. Yep, 14k, 2.3 million, 2.4 actually. And we're done. So that's it. Not too hard with the EZA run. As long as we have the Vegeta's family category, I did intentionally bring mostly tech units just to expedite the whole run. Otherwise, it will still work, but it will take quite some time if you bring AGL type Vegeta, physical type, STR type. It's better if most of them are tech type so that we maintain the type advantage. So right now I'm just awakening my Rose. I don't have him rainbowed. Um, yeah, I do believe I only have him at 90%, so I lack one more copy of him. But as they all say, right, the least valuable copy is the last one, right? So unless you just pull the last copy out of fluke, or you really have this extra gacha red coins lying around, then that's the time you're trading those coins for the last dupe. But it's not really worth it. The best, always the most valuable, or the worth your money card is always the first copy, and then the second and third, because they open the upper left and lower right dupe paths, which exponentially increases the stats of your character. And then after that, the fourth and the last copy, the fifth copy, those are, you don't need to force those dupes. You will get the results that you are looking for just by having two dupe paths open, the one in the upper left and the lower right. So now we have him at level 140. I'm trying to raise his super attack. Unfortunate there with the snoozing Kais. Let's see if we can get some extra help there from the snoozing Kais, just so that I don't need to spend as much Grand Kais as I need to. So just 3 more and we're done. Alright, now that he's fully awakened, let's hop on to Boss Rush. I believe stage 9, and we'll start. Hopping into stage 9 of Boss Rush, I did make the transforming Frieza my leader, and also the friend leader. I just brought the transforming Frieza. I believe that 120% leader skill is enough. His category is kind of weird. He belongs to Potara, time travel, but for my deck at least, I don't have those leader type cards, category type, because my time traveler leader card and my future saga leader card are both super type units. And as you remember, as I've said, the most important part here of AGL Rose is he provides stats for extreme class heroes. So I would rather bring him to an fully extreme team rather than mix him up with some super type characters. It's not really, it's not giving us much worth in terms of his presence in the team as when he is with a full extreme category team. So villain teams the way to go whenever you're bringing AGL Rose. Alright, movie Broly here with 1.1. He never disappoints with his damage stats. 1.2, slowly climbing up. Of course, we do have to, just ignore the damage that we're seeing here for the first form of 2, as always. Almost a million from the Uzaru Broly. And of course, Frieza with 1 million. Nice. Additional. Although all of these will just be healed back by the time we reach the Piccolo phase of Boo, but it really doesn't matter. Alright, Frieza here transforming. We have Rose again in rotation, so we shall put him in the middle. Damage is at 271k. Turles gonna eat a super attack. This will hurt, I'm sure. 116k. Okay, almost 1 million for Turles. I waited for this guy for such a long time. 2.3 million, wow. Did I see that correctly? Very nice damage, but of course with the damage reduction of this enemy, we only got a little over 200k, but the damage stats is really good. Nice movie Broly, Super Saiyan with the transformation. So maybe yeah, let's just tank with him since he already transformed. Then let's give all those attacks at the third slot to Uzaru Broly. 1.3 million for the transformed Super Saiyan Broly. I think he can dish out another one, another super attack. Yep, 1.3 again. So that's what's really good about this character. If you manage to survive up until the last phase of Legendary Goku, Fighting Legend Goku event, then he's really good. Alright, so this is another EZA Goku Black, just to support the extreme class types. As you can see, we are not having any sort of key problems here, mainly because we brought a lot of supports. We have this physical Goku Black, we have Rose, and we have Turles, whom all are supports for this team. Yep. So nice. Turles eating the Fruit of Might. Alright. Let's let him tank. Let's see if he can tank. This is the annoying part of Boo, wherein he just regenerates most of his HP. So let's pop a Ghost Usher just to mitigate the HP that he regenerates from this run. Alright, 1.1 million for Turles. Nice. 240k. 1.6 million for Rose. Nice. 607k crit with an additional. That's good. 90% is basically, almost rainbow. The additional stats that's gonna come from the last group is, negligible. It's really for the aesthetics, just to see that, rainbow star beside the character's profile. That's where the whales are going for, but in terms of stats, 90% and 100% negligible. So I just did a futile attempt of popping up another Ghost Usher there just to prevent this HP regen, which I failed. Nice Broly with 400k damage. Alright, 440k. Goku Black with 800k type advantage, but only 272k damage. Wow. Well, he is providing heat and damage, I think. Few stats. Okay, back to Rose where we have type advantage. So we're gonna tank with Uzaru Broly, then Rose, and then Turles. 1.6 million with Uzaru Broly. This guy's really good with his EZA, very good. 1.6 million again, quite consistent with AGL Rose. Not bad. 1.1 damage. Another 1.1 million coming from Turles. And he's about to lose his giant or Tree of Might form after his super attack. Yep. Because he just lasts for 2 turns, I think. Alright, so we do have type disadvantage here, but let's see. We'll start off with, I think this is the third form Frieza. 1.2 million. Crazy finger beam. Right. Brody with 1.3, but we do have type disadvantage, so I wonder. Okay, only 244k. Nice. Normal's at double digit, so that's not bad. Goku Black, 140. Alright. On to the weakest form. I don't know if there's any weaker form of Boo after this. Normally he just most of the runs that I do, he just dies at this point. So let's see. If Frieza is able to finish off Boo, if not, then Rose will do the honors. Nice. And so Rose at 1.6 KO. Alright, 1.7 million damage without a crit. So that's really good for an OG card. He did come out right beside Physical Vegito, although if you ask me, he's more of a support for the extreme class category rather than, you know, you're choosing him for damage. It's really for support. So yeah, just last look before we wrap up the video. Oh yeah, he's right here. Okay, so leader skill, extreme class key +4, stats at 80%. His passive skill, let's take a look again. Attack +100% plus extreme class key +3, attack +30% at start of turn, defense +30% with each attack received up to 180%. So it's just that at the start of the turn, there's that boost of attack, and then it trickles down. But his defense rises up as he dishes out as he receives attack. So that's it, guys. Till the next video. Bye!